There's this idea that if you want something more out of life, you're somehow ungrateful for what you already have. I don't think that's true. I think it just makes people uncomfortable because gratitude and ambition aren't opposites, they are just different things. I'm grateful for my family. I'm grateful for where I was born. I'm grateful for the opportunities I've had so far. I don't wake up angry at life. I don't feel cheated. But gratitude to me doesn't mean freezing in place. It means acknowledging where you start, not deciding where you stop. In my first video, I said I don't want luxury or flex, and I still stand by that. But I want to be clear what I meant. I don't want luxury to feel important. I don't want things to prove anything about me. But I do want scale. And when you push scale far enough, it starts to look like luxury from the outside. Flying private, chartering yachts, driving cars most people will never touch. Those aren't the goal for me. They are just what happens when you build something so large that constraints start falling away. I don't think people like Gabe Newell, the founder of Steam, started with the goal of private jets or yachts. He didn't build Steam to flex. He built something that scaled so far that those things just came with it. Not because he chased luxury, but because he took on a massive responsibility and built something that worked at scale. That's how I see it. And if I never get to that level, that's fine. Those things aren't the goal. Freedom is. Range is. The ability to decide how I live without constantly negotiating with limitations. If scale brings luxury, so be it. If it doesn't, that's fine too. Because the point was never the jet. It was always the freedom. And yeah, I will probably contradict myself again in the future. Not because I'm fake, but because I'm thinking this through in real time. The uncomfortable part is I want more. And not in a small, polite way. I don't just want stability. I don't just want a good life, I want range. I want to decide when I travel, not negotiate vacation days with my boss. I want to move fast when it matters. I want to take people with me without checking prices, and I'm done pretending that desire is shallow. I don't want private jets or yachts as trophies. I don't want them to signal success. I don't want them to prove anything. I don't exactly want those things. I want what they represent. And that's optionality. The ability to decide where I go, how long I stay, who comes with me, and how much friction exists between the decision and action. Most people don't realize how much of their life is dictated by limitations they didn't choose. Schedules, budgets, locations, obligations. The jet isn't about status. The yacht isn't about flex. They are symbols of a life where time and movement aren't constantly negotiated. Control is the point. And here's the other part. I don't just want this for myself. I want to take my entire family on vacation. Not just my parents. Everyone. 20, maybe even 30 people. No stress, no splitting costs, no awkward conversations about money. I want to know that the people who came before me don't have to worry anymore. And the people who come after me start life with options. That takes money. A lot of it. Not because I'm greedy, but because care requires resources. You can't think big and fund small. And this is where the marketing agency comes in. I don't see it as the end goal. I see it as the starting point. It's a vehicle. It forces me to learn sales. It forces me to talk to people. It forces me to better my accent. It forces me to deliver results. It forces me to take responsibility when something works and when it doesn't. I'm not building an agency because I think they are the final form. I'm building it because it's one of the fastest ways I know to earn real skills, real leverage, and real accountability. Whatever I build later, this is where I want to earn the fundamentals from. I don't have some secret roadmap that I'm hiding. I just know that doing nothing leads nowhere. The agency isn't the dream. It's the training ground. It's how I learn to carry responsibility before I try something bigger. There's this idea that being average is somehow morally superior. That wanting less automatically makes you better. But average isn't a virtue. It's just the statistical outcome. If average feels right for someone, that's fine. It just doesn't fit me. I can't convince myself that quiet dissatisfaction is something I should accept. I'm not blind to what this path cost me. Wanting more means more pressure, more uncertainty, more responsibility, more weight on your decisions. I'm not asking for an easy life. I'm choosing a heavier one. That's the trade, and I'm okay with that. Some people think that ambition is about escaping reality. For me, it's the opposite. I want more responsibility, more accountability, more ownership over outcomes. That's not entitlement, that's commitment. Wanting more doesn't make you ungrateful. Expecting more without carrying more does. I don't believe life owes me anything special. I believe in earning scope. Everyone chooses something. Some people choose comfort, some choose predictability, some choose peace. None of these things are wrong, but they come with limits. I choose scope, and I'm willing to accept what that demands. So no, wanting more doesn't make me ungrateful. It makes me honest. Honest about the life I want. Honest about the responsibility it requires. Honest about the work it demands. The agency is just the beginning. I'm not asking for permission. I'm accepting the cost.